Hello everyone, Mikey der Panzernator here with a World of Warships replay in the Friedrich der Grosse Tier 9 German battleship. It's the Bismarck's big brother, and ship I haven't been playing too much since I've unlocked the Grosser, but now that, well, in the past few weeks we've had the German carrier events, play more German stuff, and may your tears curl from all the beer you drink, fair seas. Thank you, Mr. Dude on the other team. So yeah, Friedrich der Grosse. It's quite a fun ship. I mean, the Germans, they've definitely been power crept over the years. Wow, over the years. I mean, they've been out that long. You see, when you're an old guy like me, I'm sure somewhere on this ship you can see that red closed beta flag. Oh, yep, there it is. Look right there. Perfect timing, old me. Perfect timing. Whenever you're an old beta guy like me, you still think the original American battleship line is new and the Japanese carriers are new, and not, the super Vermont stuff is new that has recently been announced at the time of this recording. But yeah, Friedrich der Grosse, quite fun. Secondary build German battleships, and I mean, just the brawling play style is so much fun, and when it goes well, it goes well. And I'm sure you're assuming, because this is a replay, it goes well in this one. So in terms of matchmaking, there are carriers, but we're tier 9, they're tier 8 carriers, which is nice. And there are 7s in this game, only 2 Alaskas, so 8, Prinz Eugene, Prinz Eugen, a little concerning, but yeah, we will see how we do. Luckily we have Hydro, which hopefully helps us with destroyers, no guarantees there. And our team is a pretty decent group coming towards Key Area A. So while you got this little build up to the battle period, go down in the comments, let me know, what do you think about the German battleships, them being power crept. Now I will say, whenever they got buffed, one of their accuracy parameters got put on par with the American battleships. That really did help a lot. Still, at range, maybe not the best thing for you to do. You got to get in close, you got to get those secondaries rolling, and just let the DACA flow. So yeah, approaching A, there's an enemy destroyer in A, and listen to that. I just love the new airplane sounds. I think it's Yoda Soda who said, yeah, they sound like airplanes now, not just giant fans in the sky, which is quite funny, and as you would expect from Yoda Soda. Johnny Boy is coming in close. Cossack is in secondary range, but our aircraft carrier is attacking him. We're turning. We're trying not to show too much of a broadside, which means we're a flat 90 to the Jean Bart. Typical. Good job, everybody. And here comes the baguettes. And God bless turtleback armor. At range, all good. And we return fire, and 12,000 solid salvo there. Got a Bliskovica on one side, Cossack on the other. We're brawling with destroyers, and keep in mind, Jean Bart's a pretty good brawler too. I mean, the French don't have the secondaries of the Germans, but they are right up there, almost as good. And that reload booster on the main battery makes them very, very dangerous. We lost a Vaquelin, which is not good, but we got their Bliska, which is excellent. So what I want to do, and I haven't even mentioned the Cyclone. I've been so distracted by the sound of my own voice, which is normal. That's what normally happens. Johnny Boy, whew, got some unlucky RNG, but lucky for me, of course. And well, those torpedoes were probably safe from them. I think the Iowa spotted them. Our Hydro is not that good. Although, yeah, they ran out. So now it is time, since one destroyer's dead, to move in towards Key Area A. Get Shiny Horse, yo, buddy, follow your big brother in. We're taking this cap. We're going to wreck Cossack. We're going to wreck Prinz Eugene, German machine, who sailed with Bismarck. So yeah, that is what we'll do. And I just love the secondaries on these ships. I mean, they're just having the manual secondaries, and just where you just say, you die, and then just seeing them opening up. I mean, it really does a very good amount of damage, it gives you the fires. So when you're a battleship and you're like, well, I'm firing AP, I'd like to set fires, but it's just not in the playstyle. With a secondary battleship, you're like, secondary, set the fires, and your main guns find those nice juicy citadels. It's a little 1-2 punch. If you can get in close, you can dodge torpedoes, it works wonders. Now, there we go, switching the secondaries to Cossack. Now what helps being in a secondary battleship, or I guess, some cruisers I guess could be built secondary with secondary builds, but I haven't had it work for me. I guess it's nothing you can comment. Cruisers that you would build a secondary build on, probably not Aegir. Aegir is probably the biggest candidate, but I find it to be much better as a gunboat, as you know, doing normal cruiser things. But back to this battle. Akatsuki is using a little smokety smoke, and looks like the smoke's dissipating though, to try and take on Johnny Boy. And Johnny Boy has good front armor, but so do we, and we have torpedoes to help us out. Meanwhile, Prince Eugen is kind of up against the rock, but he's at a good angle to us, so we'll shoot our rear guns at him, and we'd like for the Cossack to die, but it's not quite happening. And man, I don't know how those shells missed the Prince Eugen, but they did. That they did, and it's time to pop Hydro. The John Bart, actually, and might help us not get torpedoed by the Cossack, because, you know, friendly's coming in now. If you go back a few seconds and look at that shot, I was aiming, I mean, look at how much he's angled at me, this Jean Bart. I was aiming at his guns because, you know, want to jam his guns, and, I mean, look right here. I mean, look, I'm aiming at the turrets, and ricochets and penetrations, not the best, but you notice how I don't continue turning in to do the brawl. I still take a bunch of the damage, but a good thing to do in these brawls is you want to look like you're turning in, but instead of showing a broadside, you want to turn out and not, you know, ever show a broadside and have them show you their broadside. Now, this little brawling with Panzer demonstration is not going as well as it could have, but I mean, look, our butt took took quite a pounding in the rear right there, and look, there we go, jammed a turret, which is very nice. We are putting out the fire, and we can heal a lot of the damage that has been done to us thus far. We, of course, want to get out of the way so we don't get Akatsuki torpedoes. And turtle back, baby. I mean, and look, you can tell that his turret's jammed. So, I mean, we're just playing the long game. We have the better torpedoes. We have more friends helping us than he has helping him. And, I don't know what I'm doing about these torpedoes. I guess I'm slowing up. And now that he's almost dead, line up, and dead Johnny Boy. Cossack, oh, look at him. He's like right there. He has no health left. Secondaries, finish him. Sick 'em, boys. And, well, the Cyclone's moving in, so you would want him to die before too long. And, come on, main battery guns, you gonna do something? Oh, this look, maybe our secondaries will get him. Hopefully, they could hit him. Be nice, be preferable. Nope, Cossack has lived. Prince Eugene, though? Oh. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, we did not get the Cossack, and the Prince Eugen died. Oh, Iowa got the Cossack, so that's kind of good. And I'm telling much obliged, but looking back, I'm a little salty. I didn't get that kill. Anyways, the Cyclone gives us some little concealment, some time to hide, and time to move up and to get into brawling range with the rest of the enemy. Fortunately, our team has done quite well. I've taken a beating, but that's, you know, mainly because brawling a Jean Bart, doing what you have to, giving my team cover to push up and kill the rest of them, and you know, being a team player, that defended ribbon means something. I even spotted something, you know. Battleships can spot too. Gotta love it. So now we're on a bit of a pleasure cruise all the way to Key Area B. Now, with the new Americans that are coming from, the last I've heard, they're going to be slow as all get out. So this is not exactly going to be the most fun playstyle if you're in one of those new Americans. I mean, We got some sky cancer, so maybe the Americans will do better against that, but just being so slow, man, especially at this point in the game, I don't know. I don't know how that's going to play. I don't know how enjoyable that's going to be, but we'll see, you know. It makes sense for the American ships to be trash and then the Russian ships to be absolute god mode. God, you know, stellinium is a real thing, apparently. And I'm located. Don't know who would have RDF as the radio location captain skill as a non-destroyer. That doesn't exactly make sense to me. But Nebraska for the win is trying to use airplanes to kill me. And luckily I have an Iowa nearby, so that should help a lot. AAA guns. Don't worry about his combat air patrol. Shoot down his torpedo bombers that are torpedoing me. And I think he's going to get some hits here. I might get Bismarcked. Ooh, look how slow those aerial torpedoes are. And I got Bismarcked. Of course. Got to repair that. Cannot be doing donuts when the battle is over towards B. I mean, we got an Alaska to brawl. We got 2 Alaskas to brawl. And the Prince Eugen's over there, but... What? What was that? That was the other torpedo? That was weird. I have no idea what was going on there. Not a clue. But yeah, don't see anyone trying to blind fire the Prinz Eugen, use the mini-map to aim our guns. We'll see if we can get any hits. You know, it's a bit of a primitive way of doing things, but we got a penetrating hit. You gotta love it. So yeah, it's very hard to aim on the mini-map and the regular map at the same time. Doesn't quite lend itself to accuracy. But hey, the Scharnhorst got him, so we helped. Or one penetrating hit definitely made a difference there. And good for it. So now we got Alaska. Alaska's close up. He's in smoke, but when he comes out, he'll have an Iowa and a Freddy to deal with. And look at that. He's right there. He's very angled to us, so aiming at the superstructure. And got some damage there, but I bet Iowa's going to take the kill. Unless our secondaries can get the final shot in. And they do. Close quarters expert. I should have killed him anyway. Now, what do we have to deal with? Freddy versus Freddy. I should probably turn my guns to the other side. And I think that's exactly what I'm doing right here. But this Freddy has so much going on. He's got an Iowa. He's got an Akazuki. He's got an Akatsuki. He's going to have a Rune. He's got way too much on his plate. So even though he has a lot more health than me, I have a feeling we'll be able to take him down. Big belly forever. I feel you, bro. Gumbo and crawfish and all this Cajun food. Delicious. God bless Louisiana. Freddy versus Freddy. Aiming up high, not the most damage. But at least we, you know, not ricochets. At least it did something. And he is not aiming at us, which is very fortunate. Now he is aiming at us. This is not good. But hey, look, this is what we gotta do. We gotta turn in, use our armor to our advantage, and then hope our front guns can do all the damage. Not the best shot there. Not at all, but he shot us recently, stopped aiming at us. So we're gonna turn and aim. I should be aiming more midship. And that helped a little bit, I suppose. But not the best hits on this guy. And now he's angling, aim up at the superstructure, and get what's left. Shiny Horse! Another challenger appears. We're brawling all day, every day, and you see, he did to me what I did to that Jean Bart. I'm nose in, so he's not going to get really penetrating hits, especially with the Scharnhorst 11s. So what's he going to do? He's going to kind of do a defensive shot, kind of, and aim for my superstructure and my guns to try and jam one of my turrets. Because, I mean, look, that turret's out of commission, and now it's got to reload. Like, come on. Come on. But Scharnhorst has torpedoes, and he whiffed on the torpedoes. Now I feel much more comfortable being aggressive. Those rear turrets are spinning around. That front turret that was unjammed is about to be done reloading. Put those fires out. Aiming at close range is very difficult. Torpedoes galore, and the Iowa got the Scharnhorst. So, game's almost over. Game ends in 15 seconds. A little GG for everyone. And I got shot by a friendly. Gotta love it. Good job, team. excellent work. And that's a victory for the Panzer Marine. So, in this game, it's not over till the fat lady sings, and there we go. So in this game, we did quite well. 109,000 damage, 62 main battery hits, 3 kills, fire defense, 263 secondaries. That is what the brawling is all about. I got third on that Iowa and then Akazuki. Pretty good team. I mean, the team, as you can tell, we won. Team was pretty good. Didn't get top player, but we were definitely up there. Damage, though, 83 from armor-piercing shells. The secondaries did 12,500 damage, and the fires did 13,000 damage. And we shot down a bunch of airplanes because the carrier wouldn't leave me alone. I mean, he did eventually. He learned his lesson, but... Yep, so that's how you brawl. That is a Friedrich der Grosse. I'm a big fan of my premium ships, rightfully so. I did pay good money for them, or bad money for them. Depends on your point of view. And got to give the tech tree some love every now and then. So German line's still worth grinding down. It's not the best, but I still think it's quite fun. This video is brought to you by my patron, Richard, Monsieur Richard. Thank you for your support, and thank you all for supporting the channel. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, join our Discord server, Patreon, channel members, all that fun stuff. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next episode, and until then, this is Mikey der Panzernator signing out. See ya, nerds!